Alright, hey everybody. It's your girl J9 Eve. I want to get in on this whole ABBA and Preach and Fresh and Fit deal. ABBA is my personal hero, my spirit animal, if you will. He says what I feel, even the ugly stuff. He says how I feel inside. He says it. He says it out loud a lot. Now, I have also come across these videos of Fresh and Fit, which are like if Kevin Samuels shit out two twins, by a hooker that he knocked up and ran into many years later, and all they wanted to do was be like their daddy. That's who they kind of strike me as. Like alpha male, okay, that would explain a lot of things. Is this right here, what they do, is actually what is considered to be an alpha male. That explains the disarray of everything in the society. Like that explains an awful fucking lot. Like that really sums up some things. Like if that's what an alpha male is, okay, Ike Turner. No. This is what an alpha male is. I remember even when my old ass was in school, the guy who would talk shit and be shitty with the girl, there was always that dude that would be like, say that to me, say that to a dude. And of course, the dude would back down. This is this here fit fella, the skinny one of the twins. The twins here, the skinny one, just. I get into some other stuff, but right now I want to talk about him making a comment about ABBA's hair. How he gets more haircuts than ABBA. Here's the funny thing about that. It says that ABBA has options when it comes to hair. ABBA could twist his hair. ABBA could braid his hair. ABBA could cut his hair. He could go bald if he wanted to. He could shave it all off, but guess what? It's gonna grow the fuck back. Right? He's got options. What they call options. Choices. Things, all kinds of things he could do with his hair. You know why? Because he has some. Okay? This nigga over here, this here fit, Myron, Mr. Myron, I can see all your thoughts in through your hair. I can see all your thoughts. I know exactly I knew what you were going to say before you said it. I can see it through your hair on your scalp. Okay? You ain't just shave it off. ABBA has many options. You have too. Keep whatever the chaos that is that's going on right now that ain't fooling nobody, or shave the shit off. Those are your only options. Please do not get it twisted. Well, actually nowadays, especially in Atlanta, what happens is guys get lace fronts. Hey, come on. You ain't gotta stay in Miami. You can come down here, get you a nice lace front. Do something other than talk about another nigga's hair. I'm like, that's the funniest thing to me as a human. When you have a flaw and you have the audacity to point out somebody else's thing that is the same thing as yours, but a flaw, you're not making people notice his hair more than yours. You're making people zoom in on yours. That's like me going on here talking about a bitch's teeth. Like, what the fuck? Who does that shit? Like, who is that crazy? Fit. Myron. That's the answer to the question. Who is that dumb? Absent-minded. Completely no self-awareness. This nigga don't know who he is at all. And they're trying, basically, all to the point where he look like he be wanting to fight these women in here. That's it. Get out. No, I want her. Get out. I don't want to hear what you say. Get out. Yo, get her out. Oh, she leaving. I'm gonna follow her out because I don't want to break my shit on the way out. This nigga's the worst kind of bully. A dude bully of girls. Like what? That's just a bitch. That's just a bitch with no hair. Like that's what the fuck that is. He is a tall bitch with no hair. That is a bitch. Like he is a straight bitch. Ain't no getting around it. Like ABBA keeps it real all the time, day and night, through and through. This nigga say he dresses like a homeless person on purpose. It ain't changed they set. You think that's a bad thing? They haven't changed anything. And all of their subscribers are loyal subscribers. They're going nowhere. When things happen, people actually say, I wonder what Abba and Preach have to say about this. So they go to their channel to see if they said anything about it. Because they want to hear their particular opinion. These guys. They want to know what Abba and Preach. For me, particularly Abba. Because that's my spirit animal. Like, he wants to know what he thinks about what is going on. Okay? You, on the other hand, people go on there because they've watched enough Kevin Samuels and they kind of want to see what the baby, chicken shit version of Kevin is talking about tonight. This bitch stood me up. I want to hear a nigga scream at a girl. That's why they go to your channel. They're going to get over that as soon as they get a girlfriend. No guy with a girlfriend is going to watch your show. Okay? This is a place where single guys go to hang out and talk shit until they get a girlfriend. Like, that's it. This story is going to end. Your channel will end. And it's going to end bad. And when it's over, nobody's going to want to be your friend because you have exposed yourself. And you already have. And my spirit animal helped you out with that. Don't get mad at him. The truth comes out of his mouth. You didn't know that. If you followed him, if you were a loyal a subscriber of Abba, you would have known not to talk shit and say things that aren't true around Abba because he's going to notice. He does not like hypocrisy. Okay? He don't like it. He gonna call it out. He's a real nigga. Like this, he's a real person. Like a real actual person. Not like whatever them fictional characters you be having on your show and stuff. Like, not that. He ain't that. Okay? Like, literally, think of your page. This is for fit. Think of your podcast. Think of it as a place to harass women. When you feel like you're thinking to go and harass women and scream at them and kind of coerce them into sleeping with you. That's all it is, because that's all it is. And of course that's going to have to go because it's like watching a train wreck. Yeah, it's hard to not look at the first time, but after a while it becomes like a thing of like, I feel like this is kind of pulling and fucking my soul up repeatedly watching this. So they're gonna turn away. Not to mention, as soon as they get a girlfriend, they're not gonna be able to watch this because the girlfriend's gonna take complete offense to it. Is this what you think? This what you agree with this nigga? I'd rather have an actual alpha male. I go find me an actual. This is what you want to be. Which one you want to be, like fresh or fit? Because neither one of these niggas is the type of nigga that I want to be fucking with. So I go find me an actual alpha nigga. Maybe you can meet him and then you can know what one actually looks like. But they're completely off. And Preach was not playing about his wife. He was not. He's not playing about his wife. It's now his social obligation to whoop your ass. You did that. Not him. You did it. You said what you said. He felt how he felt. You threw out an invitation for an ass whooping. He took the invite, opened it up, and sent an RSVP. That is not his fault. That is yours. That is yours. You should have thought about that before you threw that out there. Talking about I just started going in the gym. Fresh my ass. Fresh what? Nigga, what is fresh about fresh? Nothing. This little, I'm a person. I'm a girl. I'm a light-skinned black chick, right? Whom statistically usually are into, chocolate. We tend to, gravitate towards chocolate. The chocolate man or woman or whatever. Because if I was gay, it would be a chocolate lady. Absolutely it would. So, but I'm straight. So it's chocolate men. And I say it all the time. I've been saying it like a mantra since I was a teen, which is a long, long time ago. But there's different types of chocolate. Not all chocolate is good chocolate. Like there's like a consistency in the chocolate. Like that chocolate? No, that's not it. That's not popping. That's not what. That's not the type of chocolate that I'll be talking about. This little thing, he looks like, if you took a chocolate bar, set it up on the stoop in front of your house in the middle of summer and melted down. This little nigga, like this. You gonna offer a boxing match to Preach, whom you just spoke about his wife, call her a beluga whale. Not to mention the fact of how funny they think it is that he's even married at all. Like it's this fascinating thing. Like, and he over here married. Yes, he is. A woman actually chose him. That happened. It can happen. It's a thing that goes on. There are women who choose one particular man over all the other guys. I know that you're not familiar with it. I know you're not, and that's okay. It's okay. You're supposed to be. You should be somewhere learning instead of trying to teach, because you don't have anything to give. You're just recycling information, but it's funneling through this weird sifter. Like you are the weird sifter. It's like this super masculine thought process. Men rule, da 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 da. There's always been those. There's always been that, and there's even a place for it. But when you sift that thought process through this little bitch of a filter, and it runs through and it comes out, it turns into this, somehow that super masculine man who's an ass whooper of other super masculine men and a dominator in the male circle. Because an alpha male can rule males. An alpha male can't be a male that can only rule bitches. Like that's not that's an alpha female. That's you an alpha bitch. Like you an alpha girl. Like that's you. You an alpha lady. Okay? You're an alpha lady. That's what you are. You're an alpha bitch. But you're not an alpha man. Absolutely not. Because as soon as a man said anything to you, you was, I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, that wasn't good enough? Okay, let me be specific. Sorry for talking about your wife. Sorry for talking about your country. Let me come over there and lick your shoe. Like, no. And when Preach says, no, I'll pass. I just want the ass whooping. I gave you $20,000 to allow me to whoop your ass, to just show up so I can have an opportunity. Even if I don't win, he says, this nigga don't even care if he win or not. He just want to put them paws on you. That's He don't care. He don't care. He just needs to put them paws on you. You know why? Because you talked about his wife. And he has to go home. He has to go home and look his wife in the eye and say, I didn't do anything about this motherfucker calling you a beluga whale. That's the situation that you put him in. And it is absolutely his responsibility as a great husband to kick your ass. Like, that's it. Like, that is all there is to it. I don't think I'll be able to. My husband, you gonna let him talk about me like that, baby? Come on, let's go over there and kick his ass. He looked like I could take him. Let me try it first, and then if I can't get the job done, you come in. That's it. That's all it is. That is all it is to it. This right here, these two here, this is consistency. This is an actual productive, can learn something, can feel a little better about yourself because you don't feel crazy. They let you know that you're not alone in the world. There's a place for you. You, on the other hand, even when you ask these questions to these girls, the Fresh and Fit, what they do, they got this panel of girls whom we know now how they get on there by sleeping with this little piece of melted chocolate, a chocolate bar that's crunched all up and the nuts all in it, like just gross, like this is how they get on there. These poor girls, this is what they have to do to get onto this show, just to promote their OnlyFans and the YouTubes and the Instagram, models. This is how they get their little chance at fame, or money at least. So they got to go through all of this to come on here. Here comes, it's always Fit, the skinny one. Always Fit. I'll throw out this question and then let the ladies kind of bounce back and forth on each other. And you can see the wheels turning. Like every once in a while, there'll be somebody on there who just can't take it. There'll be a girl in there who just is like, and I can't. I was going to sell out, but I can't sell that much. That was too much. It's going to be too much. And she'll rebel. And that's when he calls out the Frank Castle. Oh my God. Frank Castle. This is how you dishonor Frank Castle. You call yourself the Punisher? You're going to name yourself after a character whom is so stoic. Oh, a ninja, this guy. He moves with like there would be no comparison between you with no tactic and this most determined character ever with a mission and can't do anything outside of this here mission. Mission is kill everyone who killed his wife, who had played any part whatsoever. Spouse, children, all of you. Everybody who had any kind of knowing of it must go in a very public way. You know, like we must make a show of it. First, I'll take your money, destroy it, and then I'll embarrass you, make you turn on your whole family, and then I'll murder you. Like that's Frank Castle. What do you have in common with the Punisher? With Frank Castle? You kicking a bitch out of your apartment because she didn't agree with you? I wish Frank Castle could come and see you, because I'd like to see what he would do to you for using his name in such a bitchery way. Like, like the biggest bitch on the planet decides, I'm going to call myself Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is going to be very pissed about this, okay? You out here being a super bitch, and you're using my name to do it. I cannot allow such things. Now, if he was a real thing, Frank Castle, you would be in trouble. But instead, Preach gonna do it for you. Okay? Oh, my God. These guys, so fucking gross. I'm just waiting for it. I hate it. I'm not even gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. But I got a prediction. I ain't gonna say it no more. I've said it enough in prior videos. I'm not gonna talk about it. But people like Fit and Fresh, that shit needs to fucking go. This red pill. Oh my God. It reeks of insecurity. It reeks of bitterness. How dare you bitches pick and choose? This is what we do. We tell them they ain't shit every day, all day. And then when they try to talk, we tell them they can't. And this somehow is going to get us what we want. Don't ask me how. I haven't gotten that far in the thought process. That is what this red pill shit is. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Like, how do you be so offended? How do you get so offended? Like you are entitled to women. How do you get entitled to women? If your mother gave birth to you and then made an arrangement with a neighbor who gave birth to a son, and there was money exchanged and time put in and all these things, you might be entitled to that wife. You were promised as a baby boy. But that's the only circumstance that I can think of and that's even our maybe. That's it. If you can't get one, nigga, you's a bitch. That's fine. Maybe you should just go get a guy. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're barking up the wrong tree. If you can't get a bitch, maybe there's a reason for that. Why force it? Just go find you another nigga with bitch tendencies like you. That's what it is. Oh God, if my son did some shit like that, you don't get to threaten violence on somebody. Then when they say, okay, yes, let's go, you be like, no, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry, son. I hate to see you get this ass whooping, but it's obligatory. You're going to have to get it. You got to just walk into it. Get it over with. If you don't think you're going to win, that's fine. You're going to learn. If nothing else, you're going to learn something. You're going to learn what it feels like to be hit. That's a lesson. That is a valuable lesson. Nothing will make you think before speaking like getting punched in your jaw. Real talk. That's real talk. Nothing is going to make you pause. Nothing's going to make you pause like the flashback of that jaw rock. With that jaw going pop, pop, going spoop, boop. You hear that pop, you're going to remember that. And it's going to be associated with you remembering something that you said, that you shouldn't have said, that you wish immediately you could take back, but couldn't. I could go on about this shit forever. Because y'all was fucking with the wrong people. Not to mention begging them to come on your show and then talk about they coming at you for clout. Oh my God. Can you say bitch? Like that is some bitch ass shit right there. Like nobody's going to know. Like there aren't going to be receipts for that. Like you know there's receipts for that. I can't imagine y'all just sitting on the phone talking this all out. Clearly there are going to be receipts for that. Emails, text messages. There's going to be receipts. So, God, like, it's like they don't think at all. It's so weird. And then they start to lose their subscribers. They lose their subscribers. Oh, they lose their subscribers and all of a sudden it's, I'm sorry. The numbers don't lie. The numbers ain't lying now, is they? You was the one who said it. The numbers don't lie. They don't. People don't either. Not as much as you. What? It was like the same amount of people who left their channel added on to Preaching Abba's channel. And I think that's what happened. The bitchery that they saw, your followers, where it was some guys that just couldn't stomach that much, buffoonery. And they were like, yeah, no. Let's go over here and see what they're doing. And that's what had happened. So maybe that might be, 10,000, 15,000 dudes that are now not on the wrong fucking track anymore. Following these fake, phony ass. Ugh. Just the dudes that make you, bitch, not want to leave the fucking house. Just afraid they're going to run into one of these motherfuckers. This is the kind of shit that make me not want to go outside. Well, I ain't want to go outside anyway. But that really make me not want to go outside. That gives me no incentive to change. Put it to you like that. Like, just the thought. And I've met a few people who, I don't know if they were that bad. But, if you're a girl, you've probably met one of these. The type of people that these guys are, fresh and fit, are the type of guys where you sitting at the bar, minding your business. They come up, real sweet, real nice. Hey, da-da-da-da-da. But you're just not feeling it for whatever reason. Somebody could have just died, or you just don't feel like dealing with nobody. Your boss pissed you off, whatever. But you are not in the mood. You ain't in the mood. So this nigga gets the wrath of it. You ain't rude to him or nothing like that. You just say you don't really want to talk right now. You don't want to be bothered. Nigga just bust straight out with it. Well, fuck you, bitch. You ain't that cute. That's fresh and fit. They are that guy. They are that guy. That fragile ass ego. That fragile ego. Oh my gosh. To the point where now it's gotten to where it's like animosity. Like when they ask these girls these questions while the girls are going back and forth, like want to take a extreme side that kind of really plays into the red pill stuff. And then would it be the girl who's trying to be reasonable because she don't want to get kicked off, and she knows the slightest little thing that she says that disagrees with Fed or Myron. He'll be like, no, I don't want to hear about it. Get up, get up. That's what he do. So she'll be trying to kind of play into the thing, but she's still trying to say what she actually feels too. And the whole time while they're going back and forth, kind of almost not arguing with each other because they do it politely. The girls with each other, but Myron will be looking at, I think his name is I know his name, but it's like I ain't gonna try to figure it out. But he'd be looking at the little melted chocolate one on the stoop. He'd be looking at his little friend, well, fresh, Fit will be looking at Fresh, talk like making these faces like, see, shit, this shit is working. Look, they just agree with shit that we just fucking made up. They just say anything to be. This is crazy. Look at this. This is the look he got on his fucking face. Like, it looks so. They are so kid. They are so fucking childish. And ugh, I don't even want to say childish because I don't want to put that on a child like that. But gross. Gross is the word. Disgusting. Repulsive. Ugh. Ugh. That feels right. They are ugh. And I love my Abba. That's my spirit animal. Always handling it like a champ. And they shouldn't have went after her. They shouldn't have went after his wife like that. They shouldn't have done it. Come and get these paws. Come get these paws. Preach said, okay, yeah, I heard the apology. It's still coming. Yeah, still coming. What is that? Still coming. That was Preach. Yeah, I ain't got no choice. I gotta put my paws on you, or I ain't gonna be able to get no sleep at home. So come get these paws so I can go on home. I got him, baby. Don't you worry. I got him. I took care of it. And I'm like, I don't provoke violence, but hey, look, he's a grown ass man. Hey, you want to kick your ass? I give you $20,000 if you show up, because he's not gonna be happy until he put his paws on you, and we still gotta work. So can we go ahead and just get this ass whipping out of the way, so we can get back to the regularly scheduled program? Oh my God, ugh, these dudes be following after these guys who are so clearly just these bitter men. You're gonna give somebody advice on getting women, and you reek of insecurity, specifically pertaining to women. How? What advice are you gonna give? How to slap a bitch? Like what can I learn from you? Like, what can he learn from you? If I bring my son to you, what condition is he gonna be in when he gets back home? He damn sure ain't gonna be nothing that resembles a fucking alpha. Not following your fucking instructions. He ain't even a beta. The fuck is after a beta? Fresh and fit. That's the answer to that question. What's after a beta? Fresh and fit. Ugh. An alpha is a nigga who knows himself. Trusts himself. Trusts his own ideas and his own intentions and his own passion, his own wants, his own goals. He trusts them. You know how you know? Because that's the only way that other people trust you, is if you trust yourself. If you're confident in yourself. That's what makes people trust you. They'll follow you if they know that you're confident in yourself and what you're doing. You can't, that's like a small piece of it. But that is not even a small piece. That's a big ass fucking piece. These guys don't have any of that. None. Not a bit. That's so crazy. Like, I made this with intentions to kind of, let this play and give my thoughts, but I've seen it so many times now that it's like I can hear it already in my head. I'm gonna play some, and so that I can get refreshed and really just kind of actually end up. It's just gonna piss me off further, I'm sure. But let's just do it anyway. Come on, hey, let's go in.
Today's topic. All right, seems like the guys from Fresh Fit are really upset. We are better than you niggas. Period. People want to know our thoughts. I'm gonna keep it really brief. All right. I don't have much thoughts on their platform. Are they doing some good things for some people? I'm sure. I have no doubt. I'm not even denigrating that. We just came at them for their ideas with regards to paying for box and all this stuff. Thought it was full of shit. I'm like, yo, relax, niggas, don't pay for box. Even more, what I find really distasteful is you come to find out that Myron Gaines himself, right, the so-called pickup artist, the master, has his own seeking arrangements account, his own profile, all right? This is on the web. You can find it. This man's out here talking about don't pay for box, don't pay for box. He's on a website for sugar daddies and sugar babies. Okay. Alright. You want to be a giant hypocrite? Do your thing, okay? Then you come to find out this man's talking about, listen, we want burning desire from ladies. Ain't that what they say? Right? You want to get their best, so you got to earn it. Come to find out, this man's telling girls in the DMs that if they want to come on the platform, they have to fuck, and if they don't, he gets upset about it and he gets all pissy. Oh, you fucked all my other boys. You won't fuck me, then you can't get on the platform. So wait, you want to bang a girl who just wants to come on the platform for clout? And you think that's burning desire? And again, guys, I don't even care that he goes about that way to bang girls. Do whatever you want. You earned your platform. Go ahead. Me, it's the hypocrisy of these ideas. You preach to these men that they have to always seek this thing, that this is the way to live, that this is the best way, but you don't even walk the talk. That's what I find distasteful. It's like a Derek Jackson talking about be faithful to your wife, don't pay for box. Come to find out this man's cheating on everyone. How are you any different? Can you tell me? Now everyone's gonna get, well, you know, we're attacking people in the manosphere. I don't care about the manosphere. I don't care about none of this. Move with integrity in life. That's it. I'm not here about some scene. Oh, you can't go on this podcast. I don't care. At the end of the day, the truth remains the truth. When I came into the game, when I was listening to Patrice, we didn't call it red pill. We just called it the truth. These niggas is fronting on some points. That doesn't mean they're not helpful to you. Maybe if you're one of their fans, right? Maybe they help you with finances, fitness. Maybe even they helped you with game. I don't know. But all we talked about were these ideas and how they were hypocritical.
Here's the thing.
You guys been blowing us up, man.
Yeah, you guys been blowing us up with DMs and everything. Apparently, Abba and Preach decided to make a video talking smack out of nowhere, out of left field. And it's funny. About capping and paying for box. And I was like, didn't we talk about this several months ago? Like, why are you guys bringing this up like now? Like, what the hell?
We're trending, man.
Yeah.
The only reason we brought it up later is because we already covered a couple of videos from that podcast and the second one after. And this we did both podcasts on the same day. The first one.
I'm sorry. We're trending, man. Why does Fit talk so fast? Why do you talk so freaking fast? Let's see. What are you bringing up for now? What was it, months ago? Oh my god!
And then I came back later on for the second one. I completely forgot about the first one. So I covered the second one, and then months later, somebody sent me a link to it. It's like, hey, what did you think about this conversation? So I rewatched it. I'm like, hey, man, there's a lot of dumb things that were said. Let me cover it. It's not that deep. Okay, this whole idea that like, there's some giant conspiracy is not that deep. But anyways, if you guys wanted to know, that was why. We're trending right now.
But then I did, as always, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? And then I thought to myself, why would they bring this up now? Chris, can you show Exhibit A real fast? So let's see here. Let's see. These guys have almost 1 million more subs than us, guys. All right?
So we're the blue line.
We're the blue line. They're the red. They have 1.38, which is 1,380,000 subscribers. Guys, we only have 430,000 subscribers. Yep. Okay? We have literally like less than 1/3 of their joint, right? And we got 20 million views, and they got 14.9 million views.
Ouch.
Very interesting for you guys to go ahead and make a video insulting us months after the fact. I wonder why. Oh, it's because we're hotter than you guys right now.
All this talk about we make so much money, we're getting all these views, these guys are clout chasing. Bruv, when I came on your podcast was far smaller. I didn't care that you guys were a smaller podcast. I was like, cool. You guys seem to do some kind of interesting content. I'll just jump on. I'm not the type of nigga who looks at people and judges their value or their perception of me based off of how many followers they have or how many views they get. We cover people who are far larger than us and who have way bigger platforms, and we cover people with 100 subscribers. We don't come at people based off of the size of the following they have. We talk about ideas. If you think back about the video, when we said all that stuff about boxing this, it was on the topics. We didn't talk about Fresh's past. We didn't talk about him faking press releases. We didn't talk about you paying for box. We didn't talk about none of that shit. You guys are getting so hyper emotional about this thing. It's funny to me. For so-called alpha males, you guys don't seem to have any control over your temper.
Our channel's better than yours. Back. We get more views than you. We've been on less than you. We work harder than y'all niggas. We cut our hair more than you niggas. Like, yo, if y'all want to
we get more
girls than y'all niggas. Free. Like, if y'all really want to do this nigga Preach is married, probably to a fucking beluga whale somewhere, and y'all niggas talking shit. And hold it.
We get more bitches than you for free. Okay, all right. Why you so passionate about the free part? Like, how many times in your life had you paid for this here box? Because we get it for free. Like, I'm sure most niggas is walking around feeling like they get boxes for free. Okay. I don't know why you so passionate about it, bro. But okay.
Niggas are 40 years old.
Yo, old ass
niggas too, bro. Like,
yo,
bro.
I wasn't gonna do this.
Wait, the hand symbol?
Yo, I was not gonna fucking do this.
International.
But y'all got me hyped now. Yo, I know you guys are not talking, bro. My man Abba looks like he got off a camel, hasn't cut his hair in years. Dusty as fuck.
Yo, bruh.
And this is Sudani roasting on you right now, bro. You Somalian? Yo.
I was like, yo, what anime you came from, bro? Now,
Yo.
nigga looking bummy as hell, bro. And mind you, right? I ain't looking on a nigga, because obviously, I'm saying that's his style. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
We're better than you niggas. We make more money than you niggas. We got a better fucking channel than y'all niggas. We get more views than y'all niggas. The only thing you guys got on us is you guys been on longer. But I guarantee you, next year, this time, we're gonna lap you motherfuckers. Because you know what? Right. Nobody works harder than us.
Nope.
Period.
We make more money.
And that's the worst part is that I love to see a black man get paid. Get your money. Get your money. If your views are stupid, your views are stupid. But if you're getting paid, get your money. Yeah, that's not what I'm here for.
There's not a single person that could ever say that we've ever feigned jealousy or gotten mad about other people succeeding. We move at our own pace. Yeah, we've been on the platform long with you. Congratulations. To me, it's not even that deep. You guys are doing well for yourselves. Good for you.
It's crazy.
I ain't never been mad at a nigga making money. This is about the idea. So all this talk about clout and all this, you guys have lived in Miami so long and you've been faking your lifestyles for so long that you think everybody is chasing clout, that everybody wants to be with an Instagram baddie. Your whole platform is based around clout chasers. So that's why your mind is warped. Miami's fucked up. That's why the girls you bring on, everyone's like, yo, who are these dumb broads that you bring on? Right? Because they're all clout chasers. So you guys' mindset is all warped and shit. It's not like that everywhere around the world. Not everyone is about clout. If we were about clout, do you think we'd be covering things like this pandemic and all these other issues that fucking derank our YouTube channel? It's not about clout. At the end of the day, it's always about integrity. That's it. For us, it's about integrity. Whether we win or we lose money.
Y'all dumbass niggas with the same tired background, same fucking million plaque. We got $200,000 plaques now. And we're gonna get a million plaque. And we're gonna get the other channel another million as well. And Fresh's channel gonna hit 100,000.
Facts.
We are better than you niggas. Period. Fuck out of here, man.
And we don't pay for box.
These are the kind of like, you know what it's like? I love it that these guys call themselves alpha and all this other stuff. It makes me laugh. Because they got such bitch energy, it's crazy. It's like when you're talking to a girl about a topic. You know, you guys seen this before. You know, you're talking to your girl about a topic and you guys having a discussion and she's losing the argument. All of a sudden, she starts bringing up shit. Your dick is small. What does that have to do with economics? It's like, they do the same thing. I find it so funny that these guys like think they're alpha and 1% men and all this other stuff, right? They lack integrity. They get upset at the most random stuff. When I was on the podcast and they kicked out that girl, one of the girls beside me was like, yo, you're being emotional. He's like, no, I'm not being emotional. I was like, bro, like, why are you screaming like this? No wonder these girls come on your podcast and don't respect you. You don't command respect. You just yell and get them kicked out. You think that's alpha behavior? The idea that you can't even get respect from these ladies is an indication of the fact that you don't know what you're doing. It's hyper emotional. You're just screaming and getting mad. I'm laughing at this because it's pathetic. I don't know what's wrong, but every episode I see you just screaming, getting mad, screaming at ladies, railroading like women who aren't prepared with all these stats and numbers. That these ladies are like, yo, you want to come on a podcast? I'm like, sure. Turns out that 8% of all men. Well, how does that have a way to have a discussion? Just chill, nigga. It's not that deep.
I'm like, yo, real ass niggas don't pay for box.
Yo, here's the other thing too.
These guys say real ass niggas don't pay the box. One's on seeking arrangements. The other one
He's lying about having 3 girls at one time. Shut the fuck.
The other one,
Shut the fuck up.
You know what kills me about Fresh? Like, if you listen to him, you know he has no game. It's painfully obvious that this man, like, even when you go watch the vlogs that he does, he's like, he has this whole thing, don't lead with money. And like in a bunch of his videos, he's like, hey girl, I'm gonna shower you with gifts. Come on, we're gonna go shop for Lambos and Ferraris. I'm like, bruv, if it wasn't for your clout, you wouldn't be out here getting anything. Let's be real. So I find it so funny as I talk about paying for box. You wanna know why this nigga doesn't want to pay for box? This is his experience. He went to Colombia with his niggas, okay? They went to a brothel. He saw a bad woman, and he's like, oh, wow. She's like, come upstairs with me. He didn't know it was a whorehouse, because this nigga's so lacking in self-awareness, you know? He thinks everyone respects him. He's fucking goober, okay? He gets in, and she's like, $20. He's like, you want me to pay? Nigga, you don't know a whorehouse when you walk into one? Where were you raised? I don't know how you could be a pickup artist and lack this much self-awareness. So he said, I paid the $20, I banged her, and I felt disgusting afterwards. And that's why I'll never pay for box. Bruv, If the first time you eat out is McDonald's burger and you say you hate all restaurants after, that's not a problem with restaurants, or that's a problem with you.
It's a problem with your choices.
Here's the thing, the truth about this whole escorting and paying for bucks. CEOs, NBA players, princes, all of them, they all pay for bucks. They pay for high-end escorts. Why? Discretion. Expertise. Okay? I don't care how much your girl loves you and all that other stuff. If she hasn't studied sex, if she hasn't done all that shit, if she hasn't taken the time to really learn, she's not as good as other people. This whole idea of like, if she have enthusiasm, nigga, you ever been with a girl that's really into you and she's using her teeth on your blowjobs? She got all the enthusiasm in the world. It's never gonna be a substitute for technique. The only niggas who are this dumb are men who not had a lot of sex or men who never paid for good box. Even Kevin Samuels will come in and say, I pay for box. I pay for women to come with me. Because he's a real nigga. Patrice O'Neal pays for box. The highest niggas in the game, they pay for box. Not all the time, but sometimes it's convenient. So you want me to tell you that you working at your middle class job, you know more about what's being alpha and all this than the CEOs, the most famous and rich people in the world? Okay, so yeah, their niggas is beta because they pay for box. But you, right, working at the company as a minimum wage worker for their company, you think you know more about what it means to be alpha. Get him out of here. Just don't pay for box. Say it's not for you. It's not for everyone. It's okay. But paying $100 for a hooker and then saying it's not as good as a random girl I met on the street, probably not. You pay for shit. Sometimes you get shit service. You pay well, you get better service. It's not complicated. These guys talk like they're knowledgeable about this stuff, and the very people they admire pay for box. Go have this conversation with Kevin then. Go have this conversation with real niggas.
Go ahead.
With the NBA players.
The same NBA player that made you bang 3 girls in one night. Shut the fuck up.
You know that was so stupid about that story? This guy, man, wants me to believe he's at a pool party. Okay?
Random pool party.
He's at a pool party. This NBA player comes up to him. He's like, oh my God. Man, do you know where the coolest parties are? He's like, yeah, here.
It's
like, can I have your
Instagram?
Can I have your Instagram? Oh man, we fucked the same girl? Oh my God, we was in the same pussy?
Yo,
bro, I got a
story.
I got a mansion party tomorrow. Why don't you come over and we gonna get it lit?
So the guy that was looking for the hottest party happens to have a mansion party next. Get the fuck out of here with your bogus ass.
So he needed your help to find a party in town, but he got a mansion party with 50 girls that are rolling through. And let me ask you, in this made-up scenario where you're capping the fuck out of possibilities, you want me to believe that this man had 50 girls and none of them were paid? You think that these girls that you banged there, supposedly, that you had all 3, but you didn't want a threesome because you wanted to go one at a time because you were too awkward enough? You want me to believe that these girls had burning desire for you? Of course not. They wanted to fuck the NBA player at best. They didn't want to get around with you. But you think none of these girls are paid? They pay for bucks. All these guys, these high-value men, they all pay for bucks. So, man, listen. You guys trust what you ever want to trust. Follow whoever want to follow. I don't even think I need to play the rest of the video.
Honey. So you see, you can see I have watched it many a time and can quote it, you know, like the movie Friday, and quote the whole thing. Oh, I think I've said enough and got to watch my spirit animal again. Settle myself down for the rest of the night. Oh, I gotta go cut cake with my daughter. It's her birthday. Well, 2 days ago it was. All right, you guys. If you made it this far, which this here was some interesting shit, so you probably did. Please hit the subscribe button. You know, maybe the notification bell, because I am being way more consistent now than I was before. Gotta hand it to me. And I will catch you later.